Let us start with decentralization and delegation of authority. Business units comes into existence with the motive of earning profit. Day by day they expand, and with expansion the workload increases, which results into delegation of authority. The question arises as to who will make all the decisions. Here comes the concept of centralization and decentralization. The concept is important from the viewpoint of authority and responsibility. However, it depends upon the size of the business unit. According to Henry Fayol, to assign powers to the superior, to enable distribution of work, and to include in decision-making process is called decentralization. Importance of decentralization. First, quick decision. A person is completely involved in a particular level of work. Hence, he will be the right person to take decision. As the worker himself is involved, he is given complete power to take the suitable decision. Second, less workload on top level. The main work at the top level is to take policy decision. Because of decentralization, the decision taking power is distributed to middle level and the lower level management also. So there is less workload. Third, increased motivation. Decentralization creates more trust and faith among the workers. This will result into increased motivation. Other employees feel that there is a chance waiting for them too. So decentralization develops confidence among the workers as far as decision is to be taken. Fourth point, increase in management abilities. The art of getting work done through others is management. The middle level and the lower level develop a habit of taking decision for their own department as they have been given power for the same. Slowly and gradually, this level develops the managerial ability. Fifth, effective control. Step taken to remove the deviation is called control. All the departments have enough power to exercise the same. Disciplinary action can be taken at the respective level. So it becomes easy to have effective control. 6. Harmony is created. All the three levels have different powers of responsibility. All the levels of management work hand in hand. All the levels of employees are decision makers and followers too. Moreover, it is to be decided on the basis of the size of business unit whether to opt for centralization or decentralization. Both are the best decision as far as the management part is concerned. Importance of delegation of authority. According to legal view, power means authority to take legal action. But in business unit, power is to be given orders and also to see to it that the orders are followed. When the size of the business organization becomes larger, the upper level administrator assigns some work to their helper. This is delegation of authority. Let us see to the points on importance of delegation of authority. First, work efficient management. Due to delegation of authority, the employees at higher level has less burden of work. As a result, they can concentrate more on the other aspects of business. We can say that power is the key of administration and delegation of power is the key of organizing. Second, development of employees. Different employees working in the organization get a chance to take decision. This increases confidence in the employees. They can take better decision for the business unit. In business, constant decisions are to be taken, and that is possible because of delegation of authority. Third, motivation. Employees develop their ability due to delegation of authority. This gives them confidence. They are motivated to perform better to get more chance in future. Self-confidence of the worker increase. This proves to be a motivational factor as this will motivate other workers to prove themselves. Benefits of specialization. An employee may be loyal to the business unit, but it is difficult to find an employee who is expert in all fields. Due to decentralization of power, it is possible that one may get benefit of specialization. Based on the skill and ability of the worker, different powers to different employees can be delegated. This will result into benefit of specialization. Fifth, coordination. Due to delegation, the relationship of helper and upper officers is developed. There is good coordination among all the levels of management. As we know, good coordination results into attainment of goals. Sixth, scope of expansion. The top level management is free. They do not have enough work burden on themselves. Now, as they are free, they can concentrate on innovative ideas. This will result into expansion of the business unit. This enables long life to the organization and ease in doing the business. So here we learned that the points denoted are: as and when the business expands, the workload increases and the business is forced to go for delegation of authority. It is nothing but distribution of powers. It is a profitable concept in the field of management. Elements of delegation of authority. This is also known as tripod: entrusted, delegated, created. Entrustment of responsibility. It is the duty assigned by top level manager. The responsibility is given to complete a particular work. It creates relationship between superior and subordinate. The assignment of responsibility flow from top to bottom. Conferment of authority. Authority means power. Once power for accomplishment of work is given to the worker, it can be achieved without deviation. Delegation of authority is an important step in allocating the power. It flows from upper to lower level. The power to give decision and the power to issue order are given. Creation of accountability. Accountability means answerability. Under delegation of authority, the person has to give proper explanation of the work done by him. It also ensures that there is no misuse of powers. The accountability flows from lower to upper level. Bottom level is answerable to middle and the middle to the top level. Experts say authority and responsibility can be delegated but not the accountability. So, what are the points that emerge when we study the organizational structure? There are 2 points. Some business units are such when authority is centralized at the top level only and most of the decisions are taken at the top level. In some business organization, the decision making is done by all the levels and certain kinds of decisions are taken as per the requirement of the work needed.